Hold your horses. But. It's kind of hard to do this, you guys. Lines all over. Yes, it is. I have to agree. So let's trust the process. After all, it is Natasha Denona. Hi, friends. Today I'm going to concentrate on putting on makeup from Natasha Denona, and I will try her new foundation, the Hy-Glam foundation, and I'm using shade N5, but also as a primer I'm going to use one of my favorite products from her actually. It's the Hy-Glam Bronze. It says it's an energizing and hydrating primer serum. And I use this almost every day now. I think it's just so perfect. So we'll just shake it up a little bit and then add some to my face. So this will give a little bit, it's a tint almost like with a little bit of color. Not too much though. And I'm just using my fingers to add it. Like that. It's really easy and so fast to apply. So nice. And it's just giving this healthy look to your skin. And it also has lots of skincare, or maybe not lots of, it's not skincare in itself, but they do have some skincare properties. And it seems like that's one of the trends nowadays. Companies are coming out with both primers and also the foundations with active ingredients for your skin. And that's a good idea, I think. I like that. And to prep my skin today, I use the POV Beauty products. And as always, I'm linking all of the products down below in the description box, so you can take a look and order it from there if you want to. And also I'm listing all the shades and everything down there. So this is 20 ml, and you can use it for a long time. You hardly use anything, so you will have this for months. Next, we are going in with the new Hy-Glam foundation from Natasha Denona, and this is in shade N5. It says it's formulated in Korea, but it's made in Italy, and they promise it to be hydrating and blurring, long wear radiant serum foundation. We also should shake this one. And then, oh, I almost forgot, I have something new set of brushes from Tati. And this is Details by Tati, and this is the Essentials set. She launched 3 sets, and this is the first set that is called Essentials. I opened them today to do this video, so I haven't tried them before, so please bear with me and we will work out this together, I guess. I'm most excited about this one, to try it for my foundation. If it's that easy as they say it is. I'm just adding a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm not dipping it in. She said you have to do it from the side, kind of, so you like that, I guess. And we just have to try it. Tati says that you can just paint it on, you don't need to use that much. So let's try that. That is actually quite easy. I must say that, yeah. And also it's really easy to get around your nose and everything. Interesting concept. I like it. Looks flawless immediately. Don't you agree? I have more texture on the side, so let's see. I have to say this was really easy. Wow, I'm impressed. And you know what? I'm not going to do anything else because it looks flawless. I'm not going in with the other side actually of the brush, because you can use this side also. So far I've been using 2 pumps of the foundation. That's fantastic. If you're doing your eye makeup before doing everything else, you can use this to be extremely precise. And, of course, this foundation from Natasha Denona looks amazing. So she said, it's hydrating and blurring. I must say yes, it's definitely blurring, even with my mature skin, with wrinkles and fine lines and lines all over. This is really nice, I must say. So far so good, and this is definitely up there with the best ones. So I don't have concealer from Natasha Denona, so I'm going to try another new one for me. This is from Haus Labs, and let's try that. I'll take a little bit, but I'm not going to do this part that much actually. I'm just going to do this really deep or darker area and try to limit it as much as possible, because this area on me is filled with small lines, and on this side it's really not that good, so so often I think it looks better without anything actually. And this concealer is really fine and light. Let's do a little bit of this one. Let's do a little bit of setting powder. I'm going to use the one from Haus Labs, this one. So let's try this one, the ES3 from Details by Tati, and see if that can be a good one for setting my under eyes with powder. I'm just tapping it in. And I'm doing the same with the setting powder. I'm taking a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going in. That looks also pretty blurring, I must say. So I'm adding just a little bit in the T-zone. So this was setting powder from Haus Labs. So this is a bio-blurring loose setting powder in neutral peach. We'll do more Haus Labs later on. So for the bronzer, I'm trying out the one from Physicians Formula, Bread and Butter. This one. This is in the shade Baked Cut Muru Muru Butter Bronzer. And then I'm using this one, and it's ES1. Nice, nice, nice to get some color. And just do a little bit. But I don't know, when I'm looking at the monitor it looks really dark. But when I'm looking in real life it seems okay. So for the blush, I want the blush now. Do you know what I've been thinking? And I have this one from Natasha Denona, and I think that is so beautiful. So I think I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use this one, the number ES3, for my blush. And this was actually quite easy to adjust also. So I'm just blending, blending, blending. To kind of diffuse it out a little bit. And now we have her new eyeshadow palettes. She call it Sculpt Texture and Tone Palette. This is a soft palette. It's mostly matte shades in this one. So then we will take a look at the dramatic one. Show it to you a little bit more close up. So as you can see here, the entire middle row are all shimmers. I believe you have guessed already which one I like the most. Yes. I'm more of the dramatic type, you know. I like this so much. But anyway, we will also have a closer look at the soft one, because I was thinking maybe we should do some a little bit more soft and matte compared to what I usually do. And she has this system that is, each palette comes with this shade placement map. And she's giving suggestions that where you can place the different colors. So I was thinking, should we try that? That will be fun, right? As you can see here, she has done like this. So you can see the drawing here, and she has divided it into different parts. And at the same time, she has given you instructions on where to use the different ones. So you have a few to choose from for different areas. Of course, it's all up to you, but this is her suggestions anyway. And also, if you're looking at the columns, we have this one. We have rosy and pinks, then we have peach warm, yellow golden, and then we have neutral cool, peach warm, and neutral cool. That way you can also keep within the same color and the same undertone. So I will mix a little bit for sure. Because her system, she's suggesting this one in the inner corner, but I think that is too dark. But maybe I should just go with her. She's after all the professional in this game, so maybe I should try it. So now I'm using Details by Tati, number ES4. So that's going to be the light inner corner. It's kind of nice to have a little bit lighter. It opens up everything. So I'm just laying it in there actually. And this one was kind of soft, so I'm just putting on a lot. And now number 2, she wants that up by the brow bone. And number 2, we can also use the same, or we could go. So maybe we should do the same. We don't need that much up here. Just a little bit. And then for number 3, so that is going on the entire eyelid. It's kind of hard to do this, you guys. Let me see. I was thinking this on the entire, yeah, let's do that. Let's keep with that one. That was my first intention. I think maybe this is going to be a little bit too light, but we'll try. Okay, let's go in with this one then, to try to get it all over. I need a little bit darker in the corner actually. I'm going for this one. I meant the outer corner. I just did a little bit darker. And I am not used to these brushes, but you know, I'm not used to having this little on my eyelids, but it's good. It looks nice. So let's trust the process. After all, it is Natasha Denona who has created this system, so let's trust her. So I'm using this in the crease to get some definition here. I'm just going to blur it out a little bit. The other side. Let's see if we can. Oh, wow. That was difficult but effective. I need a little bit more technique on that one, but wow. Do you know what? I think that looks pretty good, to be honest. So you guys, let's decide on lips. Let me swatch both of the 2 contestants. Both from Natasha Denona. I believe they are the same formula. It feels like that anyway. One of them is really fun. It's this berry pop in, you know, the red, and it looks like this. Or this one, or in the shade Natasha 11NB, My Dream Lipstick. That's this one. And I have swatched them both. This would look good with the blush and everything, but I think I'm going with this one. After all, I did quite a subtle eye look, so maybe I should try that. This is stiff, and I think it would be great for your liner actually. And I'm going for this dark brown. I have to say that I do get a little bit of fallout from this one, but also this brush is kind of hard, so I guess that's why. And I'm trying to apply it as close to my lashes as possible. For my mascara today, I'm using the one from Sweed, Pro Lash Lift Mascara. This one. So let's try it. Have you seen how my lashes are growing? I'm using the serum from Sweed, the same company as the mascara, and it's insane. I don't know if you can see it, but they are growing like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm so happy because, as you know, after I stopped using the extensions, I had hardly any lashes left and they were extremely short. And then I started with this serum and now they are as long as they have never been before. So let's go in with this shade for the lips. So then I'm using this, I need a nude lip crayon from Natasha Denona and it's NP1. This is what I'm using to prepare my lips. Ambit from POV Beauty. Natasha 11NB, my dream lipstick. I usually don't do light lipsticks like this, but I think it turned out pretty good. So that was the makeup done, and now I will take on the rest of the day and I'll get back to you so we can see the final result. Or how it wears, basically. Yeah. Okay. See you a little bit later. Hi, I'm back. It's been, oh, let me see, it's been like 8 hours now, 9 maybe. To be honest, I think it's holding up pretty well. Creasing a little bit, but not too bad actually. I've seen a lot worse. So I think it's holding up pretty well actually. Also the colors, the eyeshadows holding up, no smudging from the mascara. And I have to say, what impressed me the most today was actually this brush from Tati, from Details by Tati. And this is brush ES2, and it is like painting. You just paint it on. And with this foundation from Natasha Denona, the Hy-Glam foundation, it is also just amazing. I must say, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. I'm impressed with that. I forgot to add setting spray before I left you. So I used the Charlotte Tilbury one, and that's my all-time favorite. I have tried also the matte one, but it's way too matte and maybe a little bit drying to my skin. I was thinking about one thing when I left. I am actually using glasses at work and everything during the day. And because I thought, is this really a daytime makeup? Well, maybe not. So, but, hold your horses. Because when I'm putting on my glasses, it looks completely different, right? So it's not that bad, after all, is it? And that's what I'm thinking, like. And I think that's also why I always put on a little bit more on the eyes, because I wanted to show also through my glasses. This is the Hy-Glam Bronze Primer Serum that I used as a primer and a serum before the foundation. So this primer or serum or whatever you would like to say, it's combining dermatologically tested peptides, powerful humectants and hyaluronic acid. And that will provide a silky sheer consistency, and it infuses the skin with up to 72 hours of continuous moisture while balancing oil in the T-zone. So that's why it's so good to use underneath your foundation. Or you can use it like I do most days. I am adding it to my skin alone and maybe having some blush on, and that's all I have on my skin, because for me on a daily basis I don't want to have foundation, and this is enough for me. And I would also like to say that they have added so many, or at least some, active skincare ingredients in this one. And that seems like also being a trend now, that they are adding a lot of active ingredients also in your makeup. So this one has, for instance, glycerin, urea, lantoin, sodium PCA, tocopherol, lactic acid, to mention some. And they are all helping your skin to look and feel better. And it helps with especially moisturizing and keeping the moisture in your skin. And also when it comes to the foundation, the Hy-Glam foundation, features groundbreaking Japanese amino acid pigments for an ultra flexible texture and a second skin finish, as they say. It says that it glides onto the skin, delivering a lightweight, luminous, natural blurring effect that doesn't settle into fine lines or pores for up to 18 hours of wear. Actually, yes, I have to agree. It hasn't settled a lot, actually, no. It has a medium buildable coverage, and I agree on that. It has a radiant blurring finish, yes. Creaseless self-setting formula, yeah, I would say yes to that also. Hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, and safe for sensitive skin. And it's also talc-free, of course. Delivers both immediate and long-term skincare benefits. It blurs out imperfections instantly, while it's actually improving your skin for every wear. And that is also something I see with other companies. And I think it was the last video where I used the Dior Nude foundation, and my skin looked so good when I removed it. I was like, wow. So yeah, it is a trend. It also contains bamboo powder and microalgae to balance excess oils, providing a radiant finish for dry to oily skin types without looking greasy. It also has some grace pomace, provides a short and long-term hydration, boosts collagen production, and is anti-aging. It reduces the appearance of wrinkles, improves moisture, and detoxifies skin. It also has some jasmine mother cells, which boosts antioxidant defense and brighten and fight hyperpigmentation. Another one is white tea silver needle that will blur imperfections and skin texture, like scars, etc. It defends, soothes, and repairs sensitive skin. It calms and reduces redness immediately and over time, and it strengthens the skin barrier. Both of them have a lot of good things when it comes to skincare, and I love it. That is so good. And to be honest, so this is one of my favorite skin tints so far. This is the first time I'm using the new Hy-Glam foundation, so I still have to test it a few days, but so far so good. And also the new Tati brushes, and as I mentioned, especially this one, I can't get over how easy it was to apply the foundation with this one. Tati usually says that it's like painting, and yes, it is. I have to agree. So this is going to be my holy grail when it comes to applying foundations from now on. That's for sure. Me again. I thought maybe you would like a bonus look, because I was thinking about maybe doing another color for the lips, but I thought, well, maybe it doesn't fit too much to the eye look. But let's put on the Berry Pop, the lip liner from Berry Pop. I really like them. They are so cool. And I love this color. Look at this. What do you think? I actually love this color. I think it's so much fun. So that's a bonus for today. 2 lip gloss, no, 2 lipsticks. I'm way too tired. I can't even talk. So that's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye for now.